Brian Vickers survived another Michigan International Speedway fuel strategy race on Sunday, scoring his first NASCAR Sprint Cup Series win since 2006 with a victory in the CARFAX 400. Vickers was able to stretch his final fuel load to win his first Sprint Cup race since 2006 and give Toyota its first ever win at MIS. The Team Red Bull Racing driver scored his second career victory and the first for the Toyota team. Jimmy Johnson was the leader as the laps wound down, but ran out of fuel with 3 laps to go to hand the lead over to Vickers. With Jeff Gordon on his heels, Vickers was able to conserve enough of his fuel supply to cross the finish line first.
When Jimmy ran out there, I knew at that point we had enough lead on Jeff that all I had to do was get to the finish. But there was definitely a sickening feeling in the bottom of my stomach that we could run out at any minute. I felt confident about how much I saved, but it's hard not to worry about it.
Gordon also saved enough fuel to finish in the runner-up spot for the second time this season at MIS.
I really felt confident we were going to make it, even though Steve told me we were 4 short when we left pit road that last pit stop. I shut the engine off so much. I felt like I got a 6 lap. So, at least with that next caution, I felt like I did. So, felt pretty confident in it. Didn't have to conserve a whole lot, but Junior was pushing me pretty hard there at the end, and so I had to kind of get up and go and just wait and see if the 48 and 83 ran out, and one did and one didn't.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., who pitted during a lap 159 caution, had plenty of fuel and charged through the field to finish third. It was his second top 5 of the season since he came home second at Talladega back in April.
We were real happy with the car all weekend, so I felt pretty confident going into the race. And when we started the race, the car was really, really loose, and we worked on it, and I got it pretty decent in the middle of the part of the race, but we didn't have the initial, we didn't have overall speed like we needed, and we decided to make a change with about 2 or 3 runs left, and the car really was good after that.
Carl Edwards coasted home to finish 4th, and Sam Hornish Jr. rounded out the top 5. For the second straight Michigan race, Johnson ran out of fuel in the closing laps while leading. He wound up finishing 33rd. Mark Martin, who won the June Michigan race on fuel strategy, ran out of fuel on the final laps and finished 31st. That dropped him to 12th in the Sprint Cup Series point standings, while Vickers' win moved him to 13th, now only 12 points out of the final Chase transfer spot. Check back with Racing One for the latest from Michigan, and stay with us all week as we count down to Saturday night's Sharpie 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway.